When I bought this car, it was in complete shambles.
After the car arrived, I realized this was going to be a much bigger job than I thought it was going to be from the beginning. After finding a lot of rust and replacing all these panels, getting everything cleaned up in the front end, I moved to the back where I found a quarter panel replacement that wasn't so good, as well as the wheel arch which was rusted out. After getting all of that work completed, I stripped the car to bare metal, epoxy primed the entire outside of the car, and then moved to the underside of the car where I quickly realized the frame rails were rusted as well. With all that finished, now it's time to get this thing ready for the paint shop.
This has been the most meticulous, gone through Evo out there, and now you guys will see the vision that I have had for this Evo from the very beginning. So let's get started.
Now I use guide code to find my highs and lows, and as you can see here, I rub it in a circular motion to get into all the crevices. Once I start blocking, you'll be able to see all the little dark spots that are left behind. Those are actually low points where I need to fill in with body filler. I like to apply a little bit more body filler than needed. The reason I do this is because when you're bringing down the panel, if you have to reapply body filler, you're going to have to cover the whole thing again. If you try to apply in small places, you end up getting a lot of highs and lows that you can't see. So therefore, that is why I apply a lot more to the surface area than is actually needed. I use some tape to define my line here so that I'm able to work the body filler so that I get a nice, sharp, crisp line on my body line.
It's SEMA time at the shop. We have absolutely zero time to eat good meals right now, and that's why, thanks to today's sponsor, AG1, I'm getting all the vitamins and daily nutrition that I need every day to keep me going to get this car finished so we can make it to SEMA. Keeping the daily routine, getting all my vitamins that I need to keep going is as easy as this. I love these simple travel packs that they have here because I just basically tear it open like this, pour it into my cup, if I can pour, and simply add water. Secure your lid, and give her a shake. And just like that, it's ready for consumption. And this stuff really, really tastes good, guys. It has a very milky taste to it, and I really enjoy the taste of this because most vitamins, it's kind of just like taking something that you really don't enjoy. But with AG1, you get good taste as well as all the daily vitamins and minerals that you need.
After taking AG1, I feel better. I've seen improvement in my sustained energy throughout the day. I'm getting the support I need from my immune system. I've seen positive changes in my hair, skin, and nails. I feel more regular in my daily gut health. I've had improved focus and mental clarity, and my workout recovery has been much faster. AG1 is NSF certified for sport to ensure the highest quality and safety.
Check the link in the description below and use code JACKBUILDSIT at checkout and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 and K2 plus 10 free travel packs. Now let's get back to the build. All of the little dings in the jam have been fixed. The quarter panel has been shaped out. There was a lot of damage here, as well as I had to replace a patch. The bumper lines up. As you can see here, my body line lines up perfectly. On the other side over here though, take a look at what I had to do to the used quarter panel. When I started stripping this down, I noticed a lot of body filler all over this quarter panel. Right at my section, everything was good, but just beyond that, there was a ton of dents. There's dents here, there was dents there, and all through here. So once I got this thing straight, as you can see here, the line lines up perfectly. Next step for me is getting this thing sanded down with 320 grit and getting this whole thing in primer. That's a lot more work, but I still need to fix the front. The front here is a little wrinkly where I had to straighten this out. That's gonna be a piece that you see. Even though that the fuse box sits right here, all of this will be seen if you look right down there. And then this is I mean, we've gone this far. Why not? I'm gonna get started on that. Let's get it done. "9:30 in the shop after a very long day. I probably got here around 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, and now I'm about to prime the car, but we can't prime just yet because the Evo has shown us once again that it has some rust. Take a look at this. So I was removing the windshield and I noticed that there was a little bit of rust showing on the edge here. The good thing is I can probably knock all of this down and it'll be fine. The bad news is it's more rust and I am extremely tired and I was ready to prime this car. Now I'm probably gonna have to do it tomorrow. One step forward and two steps back. If you remember last night, I had to deal with the issue going on the roof. That has been treated, everything is taken care of, but take a look at all the body work on this quarter panel. This was our used quarter panel and it needed a lot of work. Thankfully, I was able to get everything straight. The body line is looking amazing. Everything fits up nicely. Over here, you can see the body arch, the body line arch here is been redone. Everything looks good and everything lines up perfectly. On the top of the roof over here now, I have a few dents fixed out there, and then I have a dent fixed over here, as well as some dents in the jamb from where like the seat belt probably got closed in the door. Up in the front now, we have the strut tower that we repaired. It has been fixed. Over here, the section that was a little wrinkled from the accident has been fixed. I have shaved the factory hood latch alarm, and I have shaved the prop connector and the prop rod holder. So now everything is smooth, everything is ready to go, but I can't go outside and prime just yet. It's raining.
I'm an ancient being, I've been trying this shit for a million years. I could go anywhere, but I like it there, don't know what it is. I've got sweet tunes flowing, now I'm leaving my sorrows behind me. I hear bluebirds singing and I'm vibing to the world around me. You're no human being, you're no earth and homo sapien.
The major body work is done. Everything has been primed. Now it's on to the body parts. And as you can see here, this door has quite a bit of paint on it. So I am going to have to remove a majority of the paint there, but there's also some dings and dents all over these panels. So what I like to do is I like to take pictures and mark out the dents before I strip down the panel, so that way I know where the dents are roughly and I can go back and find them once I have sanded off all the paint and it's not shiny anymore. There's a lot to do. I got 4 doors, deck lid, front bumper, 2 rocker covers, mirrors, gas lid door, and the 2 caps for the wing to get finished. It's a lot of work. Let's get started because this car goes to paint this week and I could not be more stoked than I am right now because this car is about to take on its new transformation. It's gonna be a totally different car after this, and the paint is gonna be awesome, and I can't wait to show you guys the color. But until then, it's a lot of work to do, so let's get going.
Have you lost your mind? I'll give you some of my alien vibe. Study my alien drip. It used to be a dream of mine. But you have changed my mind.
Today is the day. I have to get so much work done. The car is looking amazing. I have the shell in primer. Now I have to body work the doors and then strip all the other panels that I don't have stripped yet. One of the things I'm gonna have to do today is I'm going to have to prime all 4 doors, the deck lid. I'm going to strip down the rocker covers down to plastic, prime those, as well as strip the fender and fix the front bumper. That's a ton of work to do, but this car has to go to paint, and I cannot wait to see this color that I have picked out for it, and I think you guys are really gonna love it.
With all the body work done to the doors, now I wanted to make sure that the bare metal was protected, so I used etch primer and then 2K primer on top of that so that I was able to block out all of the body work.
So much work has been done. The body of the car has been primed. Yesterday, I got all of the doors primed. I got the deck lid primed. I got the end caps on the wing primed. I got the mirror caps primed as well as the fuel door. But still, there's so much more to go. I need to fix the front bumper. I need to sand down the rocker covers as well as the right fender. There's still so much work to do, but I need to keep moving. There is so limited time. It's September the 12th right now, and I'm basically gonna sleep at the shop from now on.
The old fender had plenty of body filler on it as well as some galvanic corrosion in certain areas, and that's why I used this stainless steel wire brush to wipe those areas. After I got that all finished, I moved on to the bumper and started removing all of the broken parts off of there. Now I heat up the bumper and start using a hammer to push out some of the dents caused by the accident, as well as fixing some of the cracks in the plastic with a plastic welder. There was plenty of spots here on this bumper that needed some attention, especially this area right here. I actually recycled part of the rear bumper to make this tab for the front bumper because it was torn off in the accident.
Take a look at how good this looks. Like, I can't express to you guys how much this makes me feel so good, because this is literally a complete transformation. It's not even finished yet, but this thing looks amazing. I fit up the intercooler again just to kind of give it that look, see how it looks. And I really couldn't be happier. This looks amazing, guys. All right. The only thing left to do now is check my gaps on the fenders, make sure that they're good, and then let's get this thing to the paint shop. But there's still a little bit of work to go. I gotta prime some parts, but dude, check it out. As you can see behind me, all of the priming is done. Now the biggest part of this project is the blocking. And if I want this car to look smooth and straight, this is where I have to spend the most time getting the car straight so that the paint looks amazing. I'm pretty sure the color is gonna be awesome and you guys are gonna love it, but that's a lot of work. Woo, let's do this. It is now 11 o'clock at night and the Evo is prepped and ready and on the trailer and ready for tomorrow. As you can see, my truck is there. I'm gonna pick this thing up in the morning and I'm excited because we are gonna get to see the color now that I have chosen to go on this car. And oh my goodness, like this journey has been insane. Like this amount of work. Oh, I never imagined it would be this, guys. I swear to you. I never imagined it was gonna be this much, but you know what? We did it. We are over the mountain now. We are looking down and we can start falling down the other side because that's what it feels like. There's literally probably about, I don't know, maybe 40 days, 39 days till SEMA. So it's gotta be ready in 35 at least. And that's what it looks like right now. I'll see you tomorrow. It's like 6 hours later. I am extremely tired. The truck is loaded up, the car is on the trailer, and today is the day that we finally get it painted. I am so tired yet excited. This is the most tired I've been in years. I have put in probably a solid 2.5 months every day here working on this car to get it ready, and now the day is finally here. Let's get this thing to Lewis and let's get this thing painted. What do you think? What do you think?
What's your name?
With the car at the paint shop, everything was coming together well, everything looked really nice. Now it was time to refine the scratches and get this thing in the booth and get the color on it. Here, Lewis removes the paper to reveal the graphite gray color that goes on the bottom of the Evo 9 bumpers, and the first coat of clear goes down on the hood, revealing the true color. This BMW Marina Bay Blue totally transformed my Evo, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do. And just a little added bonus, this is something I thought would make it look much better in the front by adding the graphite gray color to the Diamond Star logo. Now with the clear coat going down on the quarter panels, I was able to see how good my bodywork turned out, and I was pleasantly surprised that the body lines and everything else looked really, really good.
I'm in the booth, I'm looking at the car, this thing looks amazing. I cannot believe how good this looks. I'm speechless right now. It is midnight, we are extremely tired, and now you guys get to see my brand new Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 8. Take a look at my Marina Bay Blue Mitsubishi Lancer. This thing looks amazing. Look at the highlights that you see on the quarter panel, the clear, everything looks really good. Look at the roof. I mean, you can literally see the filters right there. That thing is super shiny. How's it going? Right there. And this is all thanks to one of my best friends, Mr. Luis Flores.
Hey.
He has a mustache that would make Tom Selleck blush.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe this is my car. I am so grateful and so thankful. Like, getting choked up a little bit. I love you, bro, and this is my dream car, man. Like, this is literally everything I've ever wanted in a car, and now I get to share that experience with you, and it's like, it's such an amazing feeling because if you guys don't know this about Lewis, I've known him pretty much my whole adult life and even some of my childhood. We went to school together, we graduated, we reconnected not knowing that each other were in bodywork type of stuff. But I mean, I've held his kids when they were babies and now they're like tall and it's crazy. He's held mine, and this is like, the feeling that this has brought is that of just pure joy, and I'm super excited and very grateful that I get to share that with you guys. But thanks to Lewis right now, like, I couldn't be happier. This car looks amazing. So I'm gonna see you guys later. We're gonna get this car back to the shop, and it's gonna be all put together and at SEMA hopefully at October 31st. So I'll see you guys then. So now is the next level stuff going on with the car. Like I said before, we have removed all of the seam sealer, we have removed all of the undercoating on this car, and now we are gonna put it back, but we're not gonna just put any seam sealer back. We are gonna put some of the top of the line stuff. And in a moment, I'm gonna introduce you to Miguel. He works for Henkel, who also owns Loctite and Teroson. Teroson products make some of the best stuff out there. There is all kinds of products that they make, but today we're gonna display the factory type ribbon seam sealer as well as the sprayable seam sealer. This is gonna make this car not only more sound deadening proof, it's also gonna make this car so much more resistant to rock chips as well as rust and any other issues that you can get with having exposed painted areas. So now I'm gonna get started on that, and as you can see, the car is ready. So now I'm gonna introduce you to the man who's gonna get my car looking amazing again, Miguel from Teroson. He has a really cool tool here that I'm gonna show you guys right now. So what is this, Miguel?
Hey man, well, first of all, thank you very much for allowing me to be here in your channel. Do great things right now, you know, how to duplicate ribbon seams with one single product, this gun right here. And it's not gonna be pretty much taping and brushing it, right? Like normal applications.
Yeah, so all we had to do was mask because we're gonna spray something else on top of that. But with this part right here, basically, you're going to start in a corner, work your way all the way around and stop on this here, right?
Exactly.
So
the simple, you know, the faster and the more efficient way to create OEM seams.
yeah, and it looks even better than what you could do with a brush and tape.
As you can take a look here, we already test the pressure. We decided that we're gonna go with the last one. That's awesome. A 12 bar of pressure. This is a warm product, a sprayable warm. So it has to be heated.
Okay.
To be able to spray it that way.
And it's a 1K product, right?
It's a 1K product.
That's awesome. So basically you just need a little bit more time for it to cure, but you get that factory type finish. So I'm gonna let Miguel do his magic here with this gun, and you guys get to see exactly how easy this is. Amazing, amazing, dude. That looks so good. Like, look at this, guys. That is OEM quality right there. That literally matches exactly to the OEM seam sealer right there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work our way around the car. We're gonna start doing some more seam sealer in other spots, and then we're gonna show you guys how to coat the bottom of the car as well as the tubs. Miguel, dude, this looks amazing. Look at this right here. This is all matching the factory seam sealer, and now it has the protection needed to last a lifetime. This car has gotten the royal treatment. Everything has been done to this car really, really well. This looks amazing, and this is thanks to Miguel and Teroson products. I am super stoked with this. I have 3 days now to where I have time to be able to put paint on this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually color match this to the rest of the car, and we're gonna coat the entire bottom of the car. But now this car looks amazing. It's one more step closer to being finished. I have to get over to the powder coater and get my parts over there because that stuff is gonna look amazing under the car, and I am extremely tired still, so hopefully by the time I get back I can wake up.
Friends are now my enemies. Always tell you what to do. Can't keep up with all the bullshit they're throwing your way. Always looking for the easy way. Now they're walking over you. Yeah. Never felt so damn frustrated. You're just wasting my time. All the feelings that I dread is ringing in my head. Can't believe the words you said. Ringing in my head. Somebody save me. Now we're hanging by a thread and it's ringing in my head.
So many hours, so many days, and so many long nights, and now the car is ready for assembly. I cannot believe how far this thing has come. Take a look at the brand new underside of my Evo. This thing turned out amazing. Look at the texture. This is a rubberized coating from Teroson. If you remember, we had Miguel come by. He showed me how to spray it in about 10 minutes. I coated the rest of the car, and now this thing is looking amazing. And yes, it is sparkling back at you because I put clear coat on here. I didn't show that to you guys because the camera would have got covered in clear coat, and the camera is actually my phone, guys, so I use this on a daily basis, and I couldn't have messed it up like that. But I mean, look at how good this came out. This thing looks amazing. These rails will never have the same problems again. And now I have some really cool stuff to show you with the suspension. But before all that, we're gonna build the engine in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.